Asia here from Canggu, Bali. This video is on inflammation. So if you are struggling with inflammation in your body, take a listen. So inflammation can arise in our joints, it can arise in our skin, it can arise in our organs. And it basically means that the fire element that is supposed to be in our stomach for our digestion, our digestive fire, has become misplaced in the body. And so one of the ways that we can begin to heal is by balancing this element. And nature shows us the way. So I was meditating on the beach and I was asking the universe about inflammation, and I saw the visual of a bonfire on the beach. So if we look at a bonfire on the beach, three things bring it into balance, right? So if it's out of control, you can put water and it starts to take the fire down. You can put earth on it and it starts to take the fire down. Or you can put spaciousness, just let it dwindle and it goes down on its own. So those three elements are balancing to the fire. What increases the fire? Breath, as well as feeding it what it wants. So firewood, paper, different things, right? So when we take this analogy that's reflected to us in nature and think about our own bodies, we can balance our own bodies in the same way. So we can balance it through water. So if we have a lot of inflammation, being super hydrated starts to help bring the inflammation down. We can balance it through spaciousness. What is spaciousness? Spaciousness is the time of doing nothing, right? It's the time of having moments of stillness, whether it's through prayer or through drinking a tea in presence, or it is through meditation or doing nothing, right? So giving yourself time to not be in the fire, in the go. And the last element is earth, so earthing. So it can be through foods like earthy foods, like grounding foods, root vegetables, things like that, as well as cooling foods also help ground the body. And then going on the earth, cooling foods do not ground the body. Cooling foods cool the fire, but grounding foods are root vegetables, things that are grown under the earth. But I find cooling foods also do support in bringing inflammation down. And then putting your feet on the earth and allowing any of that excessive fire to be put back into the earth and transmuted by earth so that you can come into balance. And then the things to avoid. So the air, so when we are moving around a lot, when we're going, when we have a lot of air energy, this prevents us from allowing the fire to come down because we're constantly fueling the fire. And then the other element that is in balancing is feeding the fire. So that can be through specifically like sugary foods that tend to increase fire in the body. So bitter foods are the antidote. So having like a matcha latte ritual or any type of bitter foods starts to help bring the fire down. If you are struggling, just know that this too shall pass, and the wound is where the light enters you. So I'm sending so much love, so much healing energy from my heart to yours, and I pray that you have relief. All of my love from Bali.